Hello, welcome to today's Finnish lesson. I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to learn about family and friends, just vocabulary, and then I'm gonna teach you one small grammar thing of how to say, for example, my mom, my sister, my brother, things like that. Okay? So let's start with the words. Family in Finnish is perhe. So this word is probably pretty tricky to pronounce for some of you. Perhe, perhe. The R you need to say very sharply, very arr type of way, and then the H you pronounce he, like always. So perhe. And yeah, that means family. A friend in Finnish is ystävä. Ystävä. And plural for this would be ystävät. So friends is ystävät, but as you know, plurals in Finnish are pretty difficult because they change up just like every word, but in general, ystävä, ystävät. An acquaintance in Finnish is tuttava. Tuttava. Remember to pronounce both of the T's at the start. Tuttava, tuttava. All of the T's. Yes. And this means acquaintance, someone who you know, but who you're not necessarily friends with. A friend that's not that good of a friend to you is kaveri. Kaveri. I don't know how to describe the difference necessarily, but it's just ystävä is a closer friend usually, and kaveri is someone you hang out with, but maybe you're not like super close, not like sharing secrets and things like that. Then a relative, someone who's related to you, in Finnish is sukulainen. Relative, sukulainen. Sukulainen. Suku means family as in extended family. So when you're talking about your extended family, you say suku. And sukulainen means someone who's part of your suku. Pretty easy, I think. Then parents. Parents in Finnish is vanhemmat. You usually use plural here, but if you ever need to say a parent, that's kind of just say vanhempi, which also means just older. A child, a kid in Finnish is lapsi, and the plural is lapset. We talked about this in a previous video where we talked about how to tell about yourself. So maybe you already remember that word from there. Then let's get to specific family words. I know this is a lot of vocabulary for one video, but just write these down. You don't need to remember all of them immediately. Write them down, and whenever you're trying to create sentences, use them, and maybe like already practice the ones that are the most important to you. So oh, and sorry, there's like dogs barking outside. I hope the microphones don't pick it up too much. And my dog is angry about it, so he's like wuffing and huffing and puffing. But I don't have time to stop filming, so I'm just doing it. I hope it's gonna be fine. Anyway, mother in Finnish is äiti. äiti, äiti. A father in Finnish is isä, isä, isä. A daughter in Finnish is tytär, tytär, tytär. A son in Finnish is poika, poika, poika. A sister in Finnish is sisko, sisko. A brother in Finnish is veli, veli, veli. A sibling in Finnish is sisarus, sisarus, sisarus. And with all of these three words, sisko, veli, and sisarus, you sometimes need to say like a big brother or little sister, right? So let's put a list here where you can see we have isosisko, pikkusisko, isoveli, pikkuveli, isosisarus, pikkusisarus. And iso means big and pikku means little, so that's how it goes every time. Isosisko is big sister and little sister is pikkusisko. Next we have grandma. Grandma in Finnish is isoäiti, but we often say also mummi or mummu or mummo. There's many things you can say, but the official word is isoäiti, 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 which means like a big mother, right? Because isosisko is big sister, isoäiti is big mother, but it means grandma. Grandfather is isoisä, isoisä, isoisä. You can also say pappa or vaari. Those are pretty common in Finnish. Yeah, the same thing. A few more words left and then we're gonna do the grammar thing. Now, next we have uncle. In Finnish, there is a difference between an uncle from your mother's side and an uncle from your father's side. An uncle from your mother's side is eno, eno, eno. And an uncle from your father's side is setä, setä, setä. That you need to remember. But luckily with aunt it doesn't matter. Aunt in Finnish is täti, täti, täti. And cousin in Finnish is serkku, serkku. I can imagine this is a difficult word to pronounce. There's the R that needs to be sharp again, and there's two K's. Serkku, serkku. I believe in you. Just practice it a bit and it's gonna be fine. Serkku is cousin. And last, since this is family and friends, and a lot of us have doggo friends, a pet in Finnish is lemmikki. 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 There's 2 times the double consonant, so it's a bit difficult to pronounce, but I believe in you. Lemmikki. We already talked before in a video about what video was it? A video about how to tell about yourself what is dog and cat in Finnish, but I'm gonna make later a video with all kinds of pets and animals. They're not gonna be included in this video, but a pet in Finnish is lemmikki. And the little grammar thing that I wanted to teach you is how to say my mother or my father. So when you need to say something about your mom or your father or your sibling, you can say minun, which is my, minun. And then äitini would be my mother, äitini. In certain situations you can leave the minun out, because at the end of äitini there is the ni ending that tells that you're talking about your mother. This kind of endings in Finnish give you a lot of info. And this works with all of the other words. I'm gonna put a list here so that I don't need to say all of them, but you can say minun äitini, minun isäni, minun siskoni, minun veljeni, minun pikkusiskoni, minun isoäitini, minun tätini, minun serkkuni, minun perheeni, which means my family, minun perheeni, or minun ystäväni, my friend. Here are the words, and maybe here if I can't fit all of them on one side. And I hope this video was informative. It was a lot, I know, I'm sorry about that. It was many words related to family, but I didn't want to leave any out, because then you're gonna be like, well, what about this word? I want all of it to be in one video, so you can get all of the words you need. Okay? I know it's difficult. Take your time learning this, and I wish you the best of the luck. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. Jos pidit tästä videosta, muistathan tykätä ja tilata. Kiitos. Hei hei!